it's that innocent love for film. When we turn 18, 19, and they're like, oh, you're a nepo kid, you know, you don't deserve to be here. And we get very like confused as how do we take this, because मैं तो बचपन से प्यार करता हूँ, this is my work, I love it.
She really tried hard and successfully kept me and my brother both very much away from it. So even though, yes, I would see people stopping and taking pictures. So of course I realized at that time that there is something there. But it was never portrayed to me that she is a star.
I think I was like a baby when I first saw like his films, like whether it was Bhagat Singh or even I think Phool or Katya. That I couldn't even process things at that point, and I used to go up to him and be like, why are you wearing different clothes here and different clothes there? So I think I started very slowly realizing, okay, there's this thing called acting, and he's an actor. And then when you start growing up, you know, he's a hero, and then he's a star.
You got it?
No, but I turned it first.
She got it.
I turned it first.
No. I turned it.
Excuse me, I turned it first.
You got it.
I got it.
He gets it.
But you've asked us such hard questions. You could have asked us songs.
Hello everybody, I'm Rani and welcome to Zoom Speak Easy. My guests today are here with a new beginning, and beginnings are always fun. They have legacies behind them. They have parents who are extremely fantastic actors. One of them is their uncle is a fantastic actor. But they are here to make their own mark. I'm of course talking about the very adorable Rasha and of course Aman joining me. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
I feel like both sides, you know, whether it's Ajay, whether it's Ravina, I feel have not really put you all out there as such.
Right.
You know, and I've spoken to Ravina as well about it, right? And Ajay, we know, is reticent. He comes on the set, he goes back to his own world, right? And even Ravina, she's like, you know, I always wanted them to live in a world where I didn't think they were extra special because of something that we were doing. In fact, I don't know, maybe Aman will also join in this conversation. She told me that you actually are the sane voice in the house, where when she gets hyper reading all the troll comments that comes to her or talks about you or anything, you're the one actually being very chill and telling her, why are you even reacting that way?
Yeah, she's quite a wise soul actually.
Yeah, which is what Ravina told me. She's like, I get very hyper.
Yeah.
So you kind of, can I say, you've come here a little bit in the Zen mode because you are kind of accepting that there will be good and bad things?
Yes, that is something that is factual. I know that everyone's not going to like me, and it's okay, it's fine. I'm very grateful for those who support me, but for those who don't, it's okay. I hope to win your love eventually. But even she, you know, when she sees some comments, whether it's about me, about herself, and she gets a bit riled up, but it's not something to get riled. There's nothing you can control about. There's nothing you can do about it. So it's rather, okay, feel bad about it for those 2 hours. Move on. It's okay. It's fine. That's why actually in a previous interview also I mentioned that we both are very different personalities, but we complement each other. So in a way where, in positions where I'm overthinking or overreacting, she's there to kind of, you know, get me back down to the ground. And it's vice versa as well. So yeah, so we kind of are there for each other in that aspect.
Yeah. Aman, do you also feel like, looking at how Ajay is, he too doesn't even care. I think half the time on the internet, right?
I think he's the brand ambassador for...
Why do... Rasha is more active on you definitely than Instagram.
Yeah, for
I know
sure,
how many posts you have. I've gone and stalked everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, you joined around 2022 and you've been like...
Very late actually.
Very late.
I think I obviously had a private Instagram.
Yeah.
But very late.
And you're not getting spotted at different places either.
Yeah, not much. Not much, yeah.
I want to know how you feel.
I feel like I mean, I think everyone starts their journey in their own certain way. I think Rasha has started with a lot of advertisements and all also. So her journey started right after the film. I was a bit more low-key after the film. I was still training a bit, continuing my work. And I don't know, I feel like it's become part of today's game, paps and spotting. And I feel like eventually it is going to happen. But I didn't want to start it or be spotted at a certain place before I have something to give people. Like, why are they wanting to see me on Instagram? Now I have something to present to them. I have my work. And if that can speak, then it makes sense for them to be curious about who I am. Otherwise, why should they care who I am?
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. So you also come prepared with this, dealing with the world of trolls and dealing with the fact that with the entire fleeting topic of nepotism, with the two of you, it hasn't been so much yet, though.
Yeah, I I think it just comes with the territory. I think this topic has been there since like years, and like when we were starting out, we were like, obviously you're going to be asked this question, you know, what are you going to say and this and that. And I always say this, that when we're born in that kind of an environment, we fall in love with cinema growing up. When you're 4 years old, 5 years old, you're seeing DOPs, you're just seeing this amazing process of life being recreated, and then you're watching it again. And it's that innocent love for film. When we turn 18, 19, and they're like, oh, you're a nepo kid, you know, you don't deserve to be here. And we get very like confused as how do we take this, because मैं तो बचपन से प्यार करता हूँ, this is my work, I love it. So I just hope and I pray that we've done a good enough job for the audience to accept us, because they are king at the end of the day and they are only going to decide.
Because there won't be a lot of stuff about you, both of you, in Wikipedia too. There'll be a few years and then you'll have numerous facts about you. I would want to let the audience know you a little better.
Okay.
Acting ka kira kahan se start hua? And also the kind of acting odd jobs that you all do that people are not aware of. That maybe now they can go back and do a little bit of stalking and find you all doing really maybe nice stuff, but people usually are a little embarrassed about showing the first stuff, right?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of videos of mine from my workshops and my acting classes, which I think I would be traumatized if people saw it, because that was just when you start training, you know. But I think it's an exciting process, you know, when you're starting a career like this. There's just so many factors. It's not about the fame or the money. I think Gattusa also always says this, that whether you're from a film background or not, it's about the upbringing you have. And I feel like, I think I can say this for Rasha as well, I think the appreciation for cinema in both our households has been very high always. And my uncle, being a director, also has shown me a very different side of what cinema can be. And my experience assisting with him, like, I really, really learned a lot.
Fantastic. What about you, Rasha? When was that acting ka kira, and also are there things that we can go and dig a little and find out?
So, acting ka kira, I wouldn't call it that, but ever since I was little, I used to, even before I knew my mom's probably an actress, before I even had perspective on these things, मैं आईने के सामने गाना लगा के I used to see myself and dance. So ever since that I used to, and there are a few videos online also of that actually. People have made a few memes on that also, where I'm like doing something like this and all, and I don't know what's happening, and they've actually made these cute reels and videos where they've transitioned it into birange. So it was, I think for me my first love was actually music and dance. For me, music used to speak to me and dance was expressive. So ever since I was a child, I used to just dance, and then I think my mom kind of knew that, okay, this is what she likes to do, put her in classes. I would go for Kathak and I would just cry at that time. You know, I would be like, I don't want to do it. And I've also done Indian classical. So at that time, at the age of 6, 7, I was like, oh my God, everyone's so much older than me. Why am I doing this? But now I am so eternally grateful to mom to have put me in those classes, because it's like, but I mean, she has helped me so much. So having done those classes and all, it was like, this is my love. This is what I want to do, and this is what I would love to do in the future also. And then of course I saw mom and I went to sets and I was like, you know, this is amazing. This work is amazing. So it was, yeah.
You know, interestingly, I feel like the first thing that you see always kind of makes a mark, right? I would want to know, when was the first time you saw the stardom in your house individually? Both of you, maybe in a street, maybe around the person, maybe on a set that you went to. And the film that you saw, that you were like, okay, this is a world that is so fascinating, almost like magic. So wo kab tha aur kya tha?
I think mom was very smart with how, and even my dad, with how she kind of had my childhood in an organized manner, because she didn't keep me away from the art or the performance side of it. She let me watch movies, she let me watch her movies as well. So I knew what was going on the performance side of it. But as much as the fame goes, she really, really tried hard and successfully kept me and my brother both very much away from it. So even though, yes, I would see people stopping and taking pictures. So of course I realized at that time that there is something there. But it was never portrayed to me that she is a star. You know, so she very, I mean, I don't know how she did it, but very beautifully kind of kept that side away, but somehow still there. So I knew what was happening. I knew that she was an actress. I knew that this performance, that's how she's performing, and I knew that she does movies and the songs, and I knew all of that. But when it came to the like the crowd and everything, I was very much kept distance from that. So I was not exposed as much at that time. So I'm very thankful for that, because I probably would be a different person right now if I was exposed at that age.
Were there actors though now when you've seen a lot of work that you really get inspired by?
Actors now?
Yeah.
I love Deepika. I say that everywhere. I feel like she has such stunning presence on screen, and when she enters a room, it's like, wow, you know, people can stop and stare. And I love how Tamanna is so humble about everything, and her dance moves are killer. And I love how Shraddha keeps her innocence wherever she goes. She has such purity and positivity around her. So even on screen and off screen for that matter, she is so lovely to watch. So those are, yeah.
Aman, what about you?
Oh, I think I was like a baby when I first saw like his films, like whether it was Bhagat Singh or even I think Phool or Katya. That I couldn't even process things at that point, and I used to go up to him and be like, "Why are you wearing different clothes here and different clothes there?" So I think I started very slowly realizing, okay, there's this thing called acting, and he's an actor. And then when you start growing up, you know, he's a hero, and then he's a star. It's a process, you know, growing up, you start observing certain things, whether you're on set, whether it's people coming to click pictures and stuff like that. I think it just seeps in slowly, yeah. So it wasn't a specific moment, but it was over time.
Yeah, and now who are the actors that you're really you look up to?
Definitely, I always say this, I'm a huge Ranbir Kapoor fan. I mean, I feel like his presence in front of a screen, he's so easy in front of the camera. Like, you cannot tell that that man is acting. And I think that's just brilliant. I love Vicky Kaushal also as well. In Sardar Udham, I was absolutely blown away. I would love to work with Sujit sir one day, and Varun Dhawan also. I think he's like, for us growing up, I think I was around 12 years old when Student of the Year came out, and he and Alia and the school was like, my God, who are these people? And everyone's just like, oh, I want a six-pack now, because you know VD had entered in that shot. And since then, yeah, even Main Tera Hero, I think he's a pure entertainer.
Yeah. I would like quickly to ask, of course, both Birange and your song is getting so much love, right? Uy Amma. I want to know, is that, how are you objectively taking in, seeping in all the comments and the love, right?
I think वो एक fine line होती है जब आप check कर रहे हो कि have you done a good job, or is someone just like, you know, taking off on you for no reason. And when you understand that the general response is good, you should stop there. You should not delve deeper, and then, you know, you're just going to upset yourself with unnecessary comments. So I think I mean, if I don't know, I'm guessing Birange was perceived nicely because of the hook step and everything. So I was just very happy and I was grateful, yeah.
All the mehnat has come to...
All the mehnat, yeah.
Come to rang, as they say. What about you?
I'm processing right now. I don't know what's happening to me right now.
Both sides?
Yeah, both sides, whether positive or negative. I'm trying to process everything. I don't know what's happening to me. Yeah.
A small video where you were actually studying during Uy Amma song. Someone just showed me a little bit of that.
Who showed you?
That I can't reveal. I have sources, and it was very cute because you were already sort of kind of studying.
1 second, which video?
No, a video where you were studying while you were in the for Uy Amma, right? Like, I think, weren't you?
I was studying doing Uy Amma, but there was a video taken?
Not video, like a picture. I've seen it. It was very sweet. I feel like also shows like you want to manage your studies, make sure that gets completed, and, you know, also work, right? Like,
so I am studying as well. I'm doing my business management, and I did do my exams right after we shot for Uy Amma.
Yeah.
And
All right, very, very simple game. Okay? We'll have Bollywood questions here. But this time you'll have to write it down, because I am so fed up of people just putting their hands up. Rasha's whiteboard, as you can see. We'll have fun questions.
Mine is so dirty, yaar.
You had left it unattended and scribblings have been done.
She scribbled on it, na? I know this.
Chaka-chak.
This is a fun game, very simple. You'll have to, as soon as you hear the question, you'll have to just write it down and then just turn the board.
Okay.
So you don't have to shout nothing and fight that maine pehle answer kiya. Okay, done?
Okay.
Please hide, don't cheat. I'm sure you will be competitive. All right, here we go. How many movies have Ajay Devgan and Raveena Tandon appeared together? And you will have to name just two. Two bhi chalega. Whoever turns first will get it.
Guess, bro.
The numbers, I guess. 8.
Okay. 3,
Okay.
2,
2,
and 1.
Diwali and 8.
It's actually 7. Which is the 8th?
Oh, I got the number right?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
No,
Wow.
No.
That was a full tukka.
Which is why 8? Why do you think? Which was
I don't
the
know.
8?
He did 7, so I said I'll do something different.
Oh, you are so chalu. 7, you got the 7. Give this to him.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
This is a Ravina's dialogue. You will have to complete the dialogue. Please listen carefully.
Oh my God, these
Meri
are-
mohabbat ek chutki. Whatever comes to your mind, right? Doesn't have to be right. Whatever is coming. Meri mohabbat ek chutki. What is the rest of the 4 words? 4, 5 words. that are
4,
there?
5 words. Wait, that's 5 words. Bhar.
2.
Sindoor ki कीमत.
Huh? Chalo, ready? Let's see what you've written.
No, I'm not written anything.
Sindoor. I don't know, yaar. this-
Sindoor.
It's fine.
like
What have you
that-
written?
Sindoor ki कीमत.
Yeah, it's like that. Let me see what you've written.
I've written sindoor ki.
Sindoor. I'll give it to you. You have not written anything.
I have written Sindoor.
Sindoor
You
ki
written
कीमत.
सिंदूर
हाँ, so
चुटकी
हाँ.
सिंदूर की कीमत?
नहीं
Oh.
मेरी मोहब्बत एक चुटकी भर सिंदूर की मोहताज नहीं इंद्रा
Oh
Ah,
my
yes.
God.
It's a very famous Kareem
But-
okay
One second, it's 1-1. I'm writing the score also.
yeah I don't remember okay come
A1.
quickly another dialogue of Ravina's here you go आंखें अंदर का हाल बता देती है dash
Give us song lyrics.
मोहरा मोहरा it's मोहरा का very famous dialogue आंखें अंदर का हाल बता देती है
Character का ही नाम है ना?
आंखों में क्या करते हो आप
यार.
you know what say कुछ
Can you
even
repeat
if
the
you
line?
add
One
word.
last time. Repeat the line.
आंखें अंदर का हाल बता देती है और चलो सिर्फ डैश 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 ओके वॉट एवर इवन इफ यू गेस रैंडम वर्ड्स आई गिव इट टू यू ठीक है 3, 2, 1 प्यार मोहब्बत oh shit I like it एक्चुअली सिर्फ नजर पढ़ने वाली नजर होनी चाहिए so I'll give this
Okay, closer.
okay Ajay Devgan dialogue come on now
I'm at 2.
listen this is very easy y'all can't complain Ajay Devgan dialogue you'll also get it
Okay. Singham.
हमें तो अपनों ने लूटा गैरों में कहाँ दम था दिस इज दिलवाले एज यू नो
Okay, I wrote an answer.
ओके
I don't know this.
ओके एनी रैंडम वर्ड्स यू डोंट वांट टू राइट 3,
हाँ ठीक है. No.
2, 1 ओके
Aman and Rasha, you've written. You're not giving me a point for that, bro. Come on, man. हाँ,
this
that
is no points for anybody this is very easy whoever turns it first I'll give you which movie is this from आप पुरुष नहीं महापुरुष है if you can't get this I can't tell you anything which movie is this from आप पुरुष नहीं महापुरुष है every single person will tell the answer after this 2, 1 you got it
No, but I turned it first.
she got it
I turned it first.
No. I turned it.
Excuse me, I
Another
turned it
apna,
first.
you got it
I got it.
he gets it
But you've asked us such hard questions. You could have asked us songs.
at which station do Raj and Simran miss their train chalo at which station do Raj and Simran miss their train
We should know this. I saw this. very recently.
ऑब्वियसली कोई भी वो कहाँ थे वहाँ से एक पॉपुलर प्लेस है
Rasha Station.
राशा स्टेशन अरे यूरोप में
I
कोई
have
भी
to put
कंट्री
like
नेम
some
कर दो
8 question marks.
वेरी इट्स नोन एज द प्लेस फॉर रोमांस चलो
Paris. Paris.
Paris I'll give it to you right Paris
France.
right answer you see I've really helped huh
Yeah, you did.
I did but I'm very proud of no not bad
Aman,
huh?
I won. You lost.
How?
I'm at 3
You have
points.
just given yourself random points.
No, I'm not. I won.
Unfortunately, the truth is, Aman, she has won, but you've done a good job.
Yeah.
Let's clap for all 3,
Yeah.
or all 2 of you. When the guy
All 2 of us.
Well done. Very well, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
You see, there is so much organic chemistry here. But I love it, and I wish you all the best. This is amazing.
Thank you.
It's all, new starts and new beginnings are always exciting. I'm giving you all the good vibes, and we are looking forward to so much more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.